Why do you get restless? You have a constant pet living with you. A little monkey that sits on your shoulder and that is continually telling you something or the other. This is better in the future. If you go for a bigger apartment, your mortgage payments will become less. And it might be a better idea. Now a new idea has come into your head that in addition to your house, you have to buy an apartment, that you're going to make more money that way. Or there's a thought that's coming about the past, about how happy you were when you lived in your mother's house. How you had nothing to worry about. Bye, man, till you'll go out of the house. Come back, steaming idlis available when you're home. Nice hot coffee to greet you. And now what is your life? If you want coffee, you have to go and make it yourself. And as soon as you go there, the coffee powder is finished. And if you want to make the coffee, you have to get into your car. Go and buy the coffee powder, come back and then make it. By then, the desire for coffee is completely gone. And you're thinking, I wish I could go back to those days, those carefree days, when I was so happy and nothing to worry about. But I can guarantee you, if you went back to that very day when your mother gave you steaming hot idlis and coffee, you were thinking about how that girl was so mean to you on the bus. And wondering why, when you were a little child, you had so many friends. And they all played with you so nicely. Nobody was mean to me. Now I've grown up and come to college. These girls are so jealous and so mean. I wish I could be a child. And that child is filled with all kinds of other anxiety. How can I learn to play football like that boy? How easily he kicks the ball and it goes into the goal. I'm so weak. I wish I could just become an adult, then I wouldn't have these problems that I have to deal with. We are continually longing to be somewhere else. For some reason, we believe that that place is better than what we have. Everyone has always told you this, the grass is always greener. How many times have you heard that? But half the time you're not even aware when you're thinking of something else, when you're longing for something else. It's after a few thoughts come and then you say, what's the point? When it gets really disturbing, and you say, what's the point? Many times I think when I'm washing the dishes, I say, it was so nice when I lived in Mexico. It was such a beautiful place, learned such a lovely language. I had these maids day and night to do my work. They cut all the vegetables, they washed all the dishes, they did the laundry, folded, ironed everything. What am I doing here? What kind of life is this? And then I say, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? What is the reality? What is the reality? Is the maid there now? Yes, you are the maid. This is the maid. That is the reality. And then you pull yourself back from that, because whenever you long for something that went before or that needs to come, it puts you in a very unhappy place. And I always say that you have only one entitlement. Happiness is your birthright. And anything that takes you away from that, you have to just stay away from it. You just have to move away from it. How do you even know? By awareness of thought. We train ourselves during meditation to become aware of thought. Whenever you do your silent meditations, you become aware that your mind is somewhere else when you catch the cycle of thoughts. That's how you get the training. And that's how you shine light on things. This little monkey that sits on your shoulder likes you to be engaged. And it finds that you pay more attention with rotten fruit than with ripe fruit. You think much more about the rotten fruit than the ripe fruit. You eat the ripe fruit, say, very nice. But the rotten fruit, oh my God, why did it go rotten? What did I do wrong to make it grow rotten? Is it my fault? Did I put the wrong tree? Shall I check the seed and see it was correctly planted? Maybe I planted it wrong. Maybe it should be 6 inches below the soil. Maybe I put too much water. Next time I should put 1 cup of water. How much attention you've given that rotten fruit. But the good fruit, you ate it and then you forgot about it. If we dwelt in our heads a lot more on all these good things that are happening, where is the place for the rotten fruit? We are always so content. You're always so happy thinking about the ripe mango that the rotten one doesn't bother you at all. It's just one rotten mango. Put it into that basket that I tell you to keep here for all your evil, nasty, whatever, negative thoughts. It's not so easy. It's not easy to continually remain happy and positive. If you look at the country around us, happiness is very closely related to economic sufficiency. The world that we live in, not just America, I would say India as well, the 2 places that we are all familiar with. Everything is now connected to lifestyle and how much they have. And so a loss of a job or not having something that someone else has creates a sense of I'm not good enough. And as soon as you start feeling unhappy with yourself, then the evil monkeys have a grand time. Jealousy, envy, hatred, revenge, theft, rape, all the things you covet, they come up because of that. Because you feel you're not good enough. You feel you don't have any success. You feel that what is theirs should be yours. You deserve it. And it isn't yours, so you'll take it anyway. This is why there is crime in this country and all around us. It is this feeling of entitlement that we have been wronged, that we owe it and we need somebody to blame. Somebody has to be responsible. So let's blame Obama. I mean, after all, he's responsible for everything. Ultimate responsibility is with him. Let's blame Modi. And people love to blame the person at the top. Nobody wants to take responsibility for their own state of mind and their own level of success. Nobody wants it. They quickly want to put Akshaday on someone else. Swaha, I'm done, I'm clean. I'm not responsible for my hatred inside. I'm not responsible for my jealousy. I'm not responsible for my feelings of inadequacy. He is responsible, she is responsible. The government is responsible, the laws are responsible. The system is responsible. Let's change the system. Then I'll be happy. Let's change our body type. Get different parts added and subtracted. Then we'll be happy. Let's color our hair purple. Then we'll be happy. If you're not satisfied with who you are, you can never discover happiness. Because whatever that you seek, whatever you want, is inside you. Nothing is outside. You can be rich, you can be poor, you can be anything. It doesn't matter what is outside of you. The feeling of happiness is yours. It is inside. And you just have to claim it. You just have to step inside and claim it. And we go through, especially women, because of hormones, you go through a lot of cycles where you get a lot of mental disturbance. Eckhart Tolle says that this comes because women carry the burden of womanhood for generations, the pain and the impressions for many, many generations. So they go through it during their menstrual cycle. It comes up as various symptoms. Sometimes there is uncontrolled depression and a feeling of being low. And no medicine is going to help you with it. Trust me, no medicine. You have to go inward and pull yourself out and tell yourself, this is not me. I only am entitled to be happy. That is my birthright. I will not allow anything to interfere with it. When you feel depressed, when you are feeling angry, you'll find anything in your environment and blame it. It doesn't matter. That day, everybody is walking on the wrong side of the road. The day you're depressed, the day you're angry, you will blame the milkman, the cockroach, the bee, the lights, the fans, and of course you'll blame Obama. You'll blame everybody. It doesn't help. By blaming someone, does it make you feel instantly happy? If it does, then go ahead. Go ahead. You blame someone and 5 minutes later there is another reason for you to find someone to blame. It's a continuous cycle. It's a habit that we have. Because we are not mentally stable and happy and secure. You want to find someone else who's responsible for your state of mind. The administration, hospital doesn't work, no benefits. I have to stand for so many hours. Nobody smiles at me. We can find so many reasons. We can be the one that smiles first. Whatever it is, you got to deal with those monkeys. They're going to be there. Enlightened people have nice conversations with the monkeys. You and me, we end up fighting. We don't understand when the monkeys are coming. One monkey here, one monkey there. It's like this Pokemon Go. They're all over the place. You're searching, they're all over the place. Jumping up everywhere. You catch one and then there's another one. You catch one and there's another one. Thousands of Pokemons in your head. Be at peace with these monkeys. Start having conversations with them. It'll be quite interesting. Send them away back to the jungle where they belong. They don't belong in your head. But for that, you have to be completely responsible for your state of mind. You have to be able to switch from being angry with the world to saying happiness is my birthright. From being depressed because you're such a failure at work to saying happiness is my birthright. From having the worst pain and illness to saying happiness is my birthright. Because it does not matter what the situation is. It can be physical health. It can be a relationship that's gone bad. It can be money that's not working out. It can be a family issue that's bothering you. It can be the country that you're living in, the political climate. It can be the environment, a huge hurricane coming and slamming your neighborhood. Through it all, you are responsible for your own state of mind and your happiness. And the art of living is living life effortlessly. And how do we do that? We live moment to moment. And hopes for the future are also in the context of the present, that nothing happens either in the past or in the future. It happens now. So what is the quality of your now? Make each day, each moment a success. And then every moment being a success, your life is a series of successes, because tomorrow is just a collection of today.